All right, I'm about to go watch the Now You See Me, Now You Don't. It is the third installment of the Now You See Me franchise. I grew up really liking this franchise. I know it has its hit or miss and it has its fan base and stuff, but I'm excited to see this one because I love the franchise. So I'll let you know what I think about it when I'm out. All right, I just got out of watching the Now You See Me, Now You Don't, or Now You See Me 3, depending on how you look at it. I did also get a poster for The Running Man, which I really liked. So thank you for the guys at AMC for just giving me a poster. That's always fun. Getting into it though, I had a fun time with this one. I really did, because going back to like first one, it's iconic. It's very interesting and the premise is very cool. Magicians pulling off heists with tricks and illusions. Fantastic. The second one did do a little more extreme stuff and some things that weren't believable, which kind of turned a lot of the audience off. But I think this one kind of course corrected it. The acting in here is fun. Everyone pretty much is playing to their characters and also their strengths. Jesse Eisenberg does a fantastic job. Woody Harrelson is also great. And I'm drawing a blank on everyone's names right now. Dave Franco's fantastic. I feel really sorry for drawing a blank on the other actress name. Justice Smith, he's awesome. He's warming up to me a lot. I'm starting to like a lot of things he's in. He's also really good in this film. So are the other two. One of them has been in like a lot of like movies. I don't remember her name, but she's been in like a lot of things. And this other guy, I feel like this is new, or at least the more recent things I've seen him in. Now, the big part, the illusions. They're great because I remember reading that they really wanted to push for practical effects in this movie. And you can tell, like, a lot of the illusions, you're like really trying to piece together, like, how did they do that? And they did bring on professional magicians or illusionists on set to help them practice and perform the tricks themselves, which was fantastic. There's a lot of things in there that you can kind of figure out, like, oh, how they did this, how they did that. But then there's things that still leave it up to the imagination, like, oh, I wonder how they did this and stuff. The heist is really interesting. It really plays on to the whole idea of the purpose of the franchise and stuff like that. Now, getting into that, do you need to watch 1 and 2? I think you would get so much more of a benefit. I mean, it's a third part of a film, and you can argue that this is a trilogy where everything does kind of like flow through each other. So I'd say, yeah, you should watch the first 2 before watching this one. This one definitely, I think, is the most fun. I would still argue that the first movie is the best movie, but I would say this one definitely holds on its own strong. It's not cigar worthy. It's funny. It has a lot of good thrilling moments. It has some very, very cool practical gags and illusions. I'm gonna give this film a 7.5 out of 10. It is a very fun film. You do have to have a little bit of existing knowledge of how the films work and everything. And if you could turn your brain off to like a lot of the logistics and stuff, or if you're kind of into magic and stuff, that you're gonna get more out of it. I had a really good time with this movie, and hopefully you guys go out and you check it out. This is definitely a must watch. You can either watch it, I prefer watching it in theaters. But yeah, see you guys next time. Also, don't mind the hair. Bad hair day. It's raining. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?